station.
Thank you.
We're talking to Dr. Fields from Chipotle. He used to be a marketing manager there, and we're going to be talking to him about disciplining millennials. Dr. Fields, why is the disciplinary policy needed?
A disciplinary policy is needed to create expectations, structure, and efficiency in a corporation, and you would want that kind of job relation between your employees and supervisors. It's imperative at some level to establish some kind of disciplinary policy to encourage that kind of action in your corporation.
Okay. So what are the guidelines for creating such a policy?
Firstly, you'd have to tailor your system specifically to your business and your industry. Secondly, specify which behaviors are infringements on your company's policy. Thirdly, decide how you will maintain documentation. Documentation is one of the most important things in a disciplinary policy. And then thirdly, establish the procedures and steps in which you will promote this disciplinary policy, such as the Progressive Disciplinary Policy Program.
What is progressive disciplining?
The Progressive Disciplinary Policy is a process in which job relations between employers and supervisors and their employees are improved by encouraging progressive disciplinary action on the employee that has substandard performance. This would mean taking steps such as verbally reprimanding an employee or confronting him and consoling him to figure out something is wrong if he acts negatively or his performance is poor the first time. If it occurs again, this might require maybe a verbal or written documentation about his actions, and if it happens further, increase the penalties until the employee is able to act accordingly.
Okay, Dr. Fields, and the advantages and disadvantages.
The advantages would make the job relations a lot better. How so? It would show as an employer that you care about your employee, that you're not just looking out to get rid of them, but you're actually willing to work with them and give them opportunities to improve themselves. Disadvantages is that this program leaves a lot of documentation needed, and I can explain that further in my book.
Since we're focusing on millennials in this interview, how will this reach the millennials?
It'll reach millennials because this specific generation reacts very negatively towards an employer who is very controlling and demanding. But if an employer with his employee is very willing to work with them and bring them at the same level, this will react much more positively towards millennials.
So how do you think you would implement such a program?
Well, that question I think can best be answered by taking a look at a couple of these clips I prepared for us today. So let's take a look at the proper way to implement the program.
Come in.
Hey, I'm sorry I'm running late. I got stuck in traffic. It was just terrible.
No problem. Next time if you're getting late, just give me a call or email me so that I know you will.
Okay, sounds good.
I was wanting to meet with you for a couple of weeks every day at 9 a.m. I wanted to have like one-on-ones and at the same time make sure that your monthly reports are complete and everything's in order. So we submit them on time.
Okay, sounds good. Sorry about that.
Okay, no problem. Come in.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I was going to be here for the one-on-one, but the traffic was really terrible this morning. It was bumper to bumper, so I'm sorry about that.
That's fine, but I had asked you to give me a call or email me if you were going to be late. There were a couple of things I wanted to go through with you in the one-on-one, and now I have meetings all day long, so I won't be able to get back to you by the end of the day.
Sorry about that, but I was looking for your number. I didn't have it in my phone. I must have misplaced it somewhere, so I couldn't reach you.
See, the thing is we cannot afford to be late for any of these submissions to the higher management, and I need them to be done on a specific date. And why don't you do one thing, just submit everything by the end of the day, and I can look it over after I'm done with work.
Okay, I'll have it to you by the end of the day on your desk.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay. Come in.
Hi, I'm really sorry, but I got a flat tire on I-90 and there was no way for me to make it on time today.
This is your third time this week, and I'm sorry, I will have to give you a written notice.
I'm really sorry, but I really didn't expect to get this flat tire, so there was no way for me to make it.
Okay, let this be an official warning, and you will be monitored from now on.
Okay.
And this will be reflecting on your performance evaluation.
Yeah, I really apologize, and really won't happen again.
Well, okay, then why don't you do one thing? Make sure that you submit all the files to me by the end of the weekend. I look them over at my house, and then on Monday we can go through them.
Okay, sounds good, and thank you.
All right.
Oh, really? I'm trying to look as terrible as possible.
All right, that was that. Let's look at a way that it's improper to implement such a program.
Alex, where have you been? You're supposed to be here 30 minutes ago, and you look like a mess. What's going on with you?
I know, boss. I'm sorry. You see, I was running late. I'm having some problems at home.
I don't want to hear it, Alex. Just don't be late, okay? This can't happen again.
All right, boss. It won't happen again. But if you seriously just hear.
I don't care. Just get to work, and if it happens again, you're in big trouble.
All right.
Alex, what's your problem? I thought I made myself perfectly clear. Get here on time. Do you understand what I said? Let me tell you what. Do you understand this? You're suspended for a week.
What? You can't do that. You gotta give me a warning first.
I don't care what you think is right. I'm the boss. What I say goes. And I'm saying you're suspended for a week. Get your stuff and go.
This isn't fair. You seriously need to hear my side of the situation.
I don't care about your side of the story. I care about getting my work done. And it's not done when you're not here. So go home.
All right.
Problem with management? You think you have a problem with management?
No,
No. You think you got a problem? I'll tell you what. Problem solved. Get your bags and go. I don't want to see you in this company again. And you got 5 minutes.
You know what?
Get out. No. Knock it off. Get out of here.
I don't need this.
Go. Yeah, you don't need this? I don't need this.
Okay, well, thank you. You've been very informative today.
Thank you for having me here today.
Thanks.
Okay, that's a wrap. That's a wrap, I would say. I mean, can we see how it looks?
Which one should I redo?
Let's see.